In the headlines, leader of Cần Thơ City had a meeting with member of Party Central Committee, Secretary of the National Assembly of People's Power and the Council of State of Cuba, Homero Acosta Alvarez, and the accompanying delegation. Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee worked with the working delegation of the Ministry of Construction on the status of component projects under the Châu Đốc Cần Thơ Sóc Trăng expressway project of the first phase, which is expected to be constructed in the middle of 2023. The General Hospital of Cần Thơ City organized an extended Science and Technology Conference. Hello and welcome to another edition of Cần Thơ News, the English news program of Cần Thơ radio and television station, and top news today. On November 11th afternoon, Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee cum Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Truyền had a meeting with member of Party Central Committee, Secretary of the National Assembly of the People's Power and the Council of State of Cuba, Homero Acosta Alvarez, and the accompanying delegation. Joining the function was President of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of Cần Thơ City Nguyễn Trung Nhân, Head of the Municipal Party Committee's Organizing Board Lê Tấn Thủ, and leaders of concerned agencies. Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Truyền affirmed that in the past time, the traditional friendship, comprehensive partnership, and the unity and loyalty between parties, the states, and the people of Vietnam and Cuba has been unceasingly consolidated and developed in all aspects, including politics, diplomacy, national defense, economy, science, technology, education, and healthcare, among others. Leader of the City People's Committee also informed the delegation about the socio-economic development situation of Cần Thơ City and the piloting of some special mechanisms and policies to develop Cần Thơ City, specified in Resolution No. 45, 2022 of the National Assembly. Secretary of the National Assembly of People's Power and the Council of State of Cuba thanked the warm reception of Cần Thơ City leaders while acknowledging Vietnam's support in the past time and wishing that Vietnam would further support Cuba in the future. On November 11th morning, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Ngọc Hè worked with a working delegation of the Ministry of Construction, which was led by Deputy Minister Lê Quang Hùng, on the implementation status of the component projects under the Châu Đốc Cần Thơ Sóc Trăng expressway project of the first phase, which is expected to be constructed in the middle of 2023. Cần Thơ City has two component projects under the Châu Đốc Cần Thơ Sóc Trăng expressway project with a total length of 37 kilometers and an expected investment amount of 9,845 billion Việt Nam đồng. According to the Construction and Investment Management Board of Cần Thơ City, which is also the investors for these projects, Cần Thơ City is currently focusing on the works of ground clearance and geographical surveys. Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Ngọc Hè asked for support and consultation of the ministry and sectors in selecting the construction materials. Deputy Minister of Construction Lê Quang Hùng asked investors of component projects to pay attention to selecting the contractors, ensuring quality. Regarding the sand material, he informed the function that careful consideration and planning are essential, especially in terms of cost, to ensure the construction starting time. The General Hospital of Cần Thơ City on the morning of November 11th organized an extended Science and Technology Conference with healthcare experts from institutes, universities, and hospitals in Ho Chi Minh City and Cần Thơ City attending. Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Thực Hiện joined the event. This is an annual event that is held to announce scientific research outcomes, initiatives, and experiences in medical practices, as well as to update the latest innovations in medicine, especially artificial intelligence in medicine. At the conference, 25 presentations on scientific research and initiatives from reality from various medical fields were presented. Through the conference, the scientific foundations will be discussed and shared, thereby helping with updating medical advances and contributing to upgrading the quality of diagnosis and treatment. Also on November 11th morning, Phương Cần Thơ International Hospital under Phương Medical Group held a ceremony to receive the JCI's Gold Seal of Approval. This is the first hospital in the Mekong Delta and in the top 6 hospitals in Vietnam to receive JCI accreditation, one of the international standards of the healthcare industry. On behalf of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, Vice Chairman of the City People's Committee Nguyễn Thực Hiện congratulated the hospital and urged the Board of Directors and the staff of the hospital to enhance the diagnosis and treatment quality, living to its reputation as a highlight of Cần Thơ medical sector. Achieving the JCI accreditation is a new start for the staff of the hospital in fulfilling their cause of bringing international standard services to the community and contributing to the development of the healthcare sector nationwide. In the afternoon of the same day, November 11th, the Steering Board number 138 of Cần Thơ City organized a conference to implement the National Action Month on HIV/AIDS in 2022, with concerned agencies and localities attending. The theme of National Action Month on HIV/AIDS 2022 is Ending AIDS, Youth Are Ready. Its aims are limiting the detected HIV cases to under 1,000 cases a year, the death rate of HIV-infected people to under 1 person in 100,000 people, and the perinatal transmission rate of HIV to under 2%. The Action Month is launched from November 10 to December 10, with many activities like training classes and publicity tests organized. Also on November 11th, Nam Cần Thơ University, Vietnam Association of Science Editing, or VASE, and Hanoi University of Science and Technology jointly organized the 3rd International Conference on Material, Machines and Methods for Sustainable Development, with Deputy Minister of Education and Training Hoàng Minh Sơn, leaders of institutes, schools, scientists and researchers at home and abroad attending. At the conference, scientists and researchers presented presentations and discussions that revolved around materials for construction in extreme conditions, building the model of education management in Era 4.0, among others. New technologies were also suggested at the conference. These works will be announced by the procedure for publishing scientific works. The conference is to take place until November 13, 2022. Mekong Thailand Institute has just coordinated with Cần Thơ Union of Science and Technology Associations to organize a training workshop on treatment for food safety after harvesting for fruits. Attending the conference were 45 delegates who are agricultural and agriculture promotion managers and agencies connected to farmers growing fruits in Cần Thơ City and the Mekong Delta region. At the functions, issues like managing quality and food safety, treating fruits after harvesting, and food safety risks in the post-harvest chain and their consequences, among others, were shared with the delegates by presenters from the Southern Fruit Trees Institute and Cần Thơ University. Concerned departments and sectors of Cần Thơ City has just visited and worked with the Fruit Republic one-member limited liability company, which is specialized in processing and exporting tropical fruits in Hưng Phú 1 Industrial Park in Cái Răng District. The company was established in 2012 with the strategy of building material regions and processing fruit products in the Mekong Delta and Dong Nai province for exporting to the Netherlands and the European market. In 2022, the unit is still impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic, so exporting has been experiencing shortcomings. However, with the determination in business and production recovery, the home company has made efforts in reconnecting with partners, expanding their distribution system into supermarkets in the Netherlands and supplying domestic supermarkets, restaurants and hotels. The units wish for additional support in logistics for more favorable business development. And now is the time for the weather forecast. And that's it for today's edition of Cần Thơ News. Remember, you can watch our news program again online on our website at kênhtv.vn. And now, thank you so much for tuning in. Goodbye and see you next time.